Hey everyone! Today we are going to learn shapes. I've got a whole bunch of different shapes here in a puzzle and they're mixed up. So you're going to help me find the matching piece. Do you think you can help me with that? Yes? Okay, let's get started. So let's start with a basic shape first. One of the most common shapes is a circle. And here it is right here. This says circle. And I found the matching piece already. An example of a circle is a donut, just like the one you see here. Circles are round and they have no ends and no corners. They just keep going and going. And you know who loves donuts the most? That's right, Cakey. Okay, let's keep looking for our next shape. Let's go for another common one. This says triangle. Do you know what is an example of a triangle? Oh, that's right. And also this pizza slice is an example of a triangle. Triangles have 3 equal sides. Look at this. Wow, we fit it together. And the puzzle piece is even a triangle. Great job. Can you think of another shape that you might want to look for? What do you guys think about this shape? This is one you might not have heard of before. Pentagon. Say that with me. Pentagon. Good job. An example of a pentagon is this diamond shape. Pentagons have 5 sides. Kind of looks a little bit like a house. Good job. Look, there's a little pentagon face. So cute. Okay, now the next shape we're going to look for is another not so common shape. It's called a rhombus. Have you ever heard of that? Rhombus. An example of a rhombus is a kite. Another word you might have heard for rhombus is diamond. Rhombus is a diamond shape, and it's the same shape as this kite. Can you say rhombus? Great job! A rhombus looks almost like a square, but it's on its side. Great job! Let's look at our next shape. The next shape is a square. Can you say that? Square. Good job. A square is a shape that has 4 equal sides. That means they're all the same length. Here is a square. Look, it's a present. That's a square you might see quite often on your birthday. This is an example of a square. See the 4 sides? Great job. Now let's move on to our next shape. We've got a lot of shapes so far. Our next shape is called a star. You probably know a star already. Look at this cute little yellow star. Stars usually have 5 points. Let's count them together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. Our next shape is really similar to a circle. It's called an oval. You know what shape is an oval? An egg. An egg is the shape of an oval. And also this mirror. There we go. Can you say oval? Great job. Let's look at our next shape. We've only got a couple left here. The next shape we're going to look at is rectangle. Wow, that was a long word. Okay, let's think about what a rectangle is. A rectangle has 2 long sides that are equal and 2 short sides that are equal. An example of a rectangle is this suitcase, or it could also be a picture frame. Now for our last shape. This is not a common shape that you might be familiar with. It's called a trapezium, or you might also know it as a trapezoid. This is the trapezoid shape. It has 1 long bottom, 1 smaller top, and 2 sides. It's kind of a unique shape, really. It's a trapezoid. Say that with me. Trapezoid. Great job! You guys did really good today learning all of these new shapes. Now let's say the names of all the shapes together. Trapezium or trapezoid. Square. Rectangle. This is a circle. Circle. Next is an oval. Then star. Then pentagon. Then triangle. Rhombus. Now let's go check in with my friend Blue from Blue's Clues and see how many of these shapes you can remember. Until next time, see you later. Bye-bye. And we're going to learn shapes with Blue and Bluey. Look at this. We've got Bluey and Blue to learn shapes with us. I am super excited and I bet you are too. So let's get started. Are you ready, Bluey? Yeah, I'm super ready. I want to learn all about shapes. Okay, let's do it. Let's get our book open and see what's on the first page. We are going to also look for Blue's Clues to see what Blue wants to learn today. Let's have a closer look. Now on this page, we're also going to be looking for items that are circles. Circles are round objects. Okay, so let's have a look on this page and see where we see circles. That's right. This bicycle has a wheel that is a circle. Oh, this beach ball beside is also a circle. Let's keep looking. Wait, I see one over here. Do you see it? The baseball is also a circle. Do you guys see any more? Oh, the other balls up here with the jacks are circles as well. And, I see one more. The yo-yo is also a circle. Great job. Now we can lift the flap and figure out what game Blue wants to play today. Do you have any guesses? Maybe you're right. Let's find out. We have to lift the flap and see. Blue wants to play baseball. Did you guys guess baseball? And look, the baseball is shaped like a circle. Great job. Now on this page, we need to figure out what Blue wants to bring to a picnic. And we're also going to be looking for things that are ovals. Ovals are like circles, but a little bit more stretched out. They're longer. So let's see. Do you see any ovals? That's right. The watermelon is an oval, and so is the football. Great job. I see the lemon is also an oval, and so is the shape of this egg. Excellent job. Now, do you have any idea what Blue might want to bring? She wants to bring lemonade. Oh my goodness, and look, the lemon is shaped like an oval as well. Excellent. I love some lemonade on a nice hot day, do you? Okay, now on our next page, we're going to figure out what Blue wants for her birthday. Now on this page, we're also looking for rectangles. Here's an example of a rectangle. Do you see any rectangles anywhere? That's right, the blue crayon is a long rectangle. So is this turtle cage. Do you see any more? That's right, the picture frame is as well, and so is the birthday card. Excellent. There's one more. Do you see it? Yes, the present over Blue's head is also a rectangle. Now let's see what Blue wants for her birthday. She wants a pet turtle. And remember, the turtle's tank was shaped like a rectangle. Excellent. Let's see what's on the next page. I wonder what shape we're going to be looking for now. A triangle. Do you know what a triangle looks like? It's right up here. Now we're also going to figure out what Blue wants for dinner. But first, let's find triangles. There's one right there in the ice cream cone. So is this watermelon slice. It's also a triangle. Just like this piece of cheese and half of the sandwich. Great job. Now let's see what Blue wants for dinner. Ooh, Blue wants cheese pizza. And the pizza slice and the cheese are both in the shape of a triangle. Wow, that is awesome. You guys are really good at this. Okay, time for our last shape. And our last shape is a square. Do you know what a square looks like? It's right here. Now we're going to look and also see what Blue wants to do before bedtime. I can see that this window is a square, and so is the drawing with the car on it. This block with an A on it is also a square, and so is the green book. Excellent job. Now let's see what Blue wants to do before bed. She wants to read a bedtime story. And look, the shape of the green book is a square. Great job. Did you have fun reading the book, Bluey? Yeah, I had a ton of fun. Thanks for helping. Tell me what shapes you learned, Bluey. I learned this is a triangle. This is a circle. Next is a square. Present is a rectangle, and the balloon is an oval. Great job today, Bluey.